Or am I supposed to want it? Am I supposed to like throw it so they see me doing
The
it?
last time, yeah, like a tip, like at a coffee shop where you're just
like-
like waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't like I was getting a dance. It was like they were the person on the stage. And so then it's like,
Yes.
we're rolling.
Oh, shit.
Famous candid intros here on MKUsual.
Yep. It's Advice Wednesday, baby.
It's like MK Ultra, but more normal.
I got stuff about strippers. I got family drama. I got people throwing eggs at each other. I got psycho family members. I'm trying to front load this here for all the people watching. I think we have to have hooks.
Yeah.
We have to have hooks.
I've got a not safe for work AI art.
Okay.
Friends who don't talk like they used to. Family drama. It's Thanksgiving's.
It's Thanksgiving, yeah. I got an obligatory Thanksgiving in here.
Oh, the family drama is
Because it's topical.
gonna run rampant this week. You want to start?
Well, yeah, I'll start with a goofy one.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for not wanting to change my cat's name because my pregnant cousin wants to use his name? I, a 22-year-old female, found a stray kitten 3 years ago and named him Daniel. My cousin and her husband, both 25, are expecting baby boy in January. They want to use the name Daniel. My cousin texted me saying she and her husband love the name Daniel and if I could change the cat's name. When I asked her why, she told me she doesn't want her son to share a name with a pet cat. I told her no, because my cat had that name first and that me changing his name would probably confuse him. Because there's studies proving that cats know their name. I know. My cousin called me a jerk, capitalized.
Oh.
Her husband texted me on her phone saying to change the cat's name because he's just regular stupid house cat while his son would have that name forever. I told him the same thing. He called me an asshole for not wanting to change my cat's name. My mom called me this morning saying my cousin cried to her saying I'm being rude. My mom told me I should just change my cat's name to make everybody happy.
Oh my God.
What a weird fucking family.
First of all, why do you name your cat? You know, I get it.
That was going to be my...
Well, but like, just name it fucking catalytic converter like a normal pet owner.
Name him Boots McLickerson. Don't name him after a Bible character. Don't give him a Christian name. It's a cat.
You fucking staunch nationalist cat.
Shadow.
Yeah, name him like
Poopamus Prime.
name him Quantum Mechanics or Sharpie or Stinky Dum Dum.
Now that being said, this is user No Idea 367. I am a staunch, not the asshole.
Oh yeah, I 100% do not change your cat's name.
No, now you have to keep it.
Like,
You have to keep it.
I don't want my son to share that name. Daniel, like the tribe of Daniel from the Bible
One of the most common names.
in history.
And
It's like, okay, have you ever seen that movie, The Beverly Hillbillies?
yes.
They like get to LA and there's some roadkill on the road and the granny jumps out and there's a car honking at her and she's like, I seen it first.
Yes.
She's trying to scoop up the roadkill and she thinks the other guy. It's like that.
Yeah. This is weird. You're being weird. Well, you're not being weird. Your cousin's being weird.
The cousin is the granny from Beverly Hillbillies.
And this is a 22-year-old female. Says her cousin's 25 and husband's 25. So there's this 25-year-old man
And
who's married to her cousin, right? Who's calling up her. I'm just thinking
on someone else's phone.
That's what I'm saying. I'm thinking of it. I'm thinking of it from the cousin's angle, the one who's getting married and having the kid.
Yeah.
She's having her husband call this 22-year-old girl to bitch her out and call her names. And then they got her mom. People are psycho.
The cat lady's mom, right?
Yeah, the cousin got the cat lady's mom to side with her. She called her up crying. I say not only should you not change your cat's name, if they have a second kid, you should get a cat and name it after that kid. It should just be a thing you do.
You should just name all your cats Daniel for the rest of your
Or
life.
get 2 more cats, name them after your husband and cousin, since it bothers them so much. And then you'll have their whole little nuclear family.
Oh, this is my cat Daniel. His last name, also Daniel.
Name them their full name. If it's the Hendersons, name them Daniel Henderson, Chad Henderson, Amanda Henderson. Just go nuclear on their ass because they don't respect you as a person.
They really don't.
Anyway, that was a little simple starter taster.
You want me to do one?
Yeah.
Okay. This comes from user Turnover Thick 8658. How do I handle family backlash after they found out I'm doing NSW art with AI, not safe for work art?
They found out.
The family found out.
So what I'm hearing here is that this person,
They're making hentai porn.
they're making Sonic the Hedgehog getting fucked by Tails porn.
This is Shrek bangs an onion porn.
Yeah. This is
It's art.
okay, that's fine. It's erotic art.
Yeah. Okay. Here's their claim. I've always been really into art and design. It's been a big part of my life for as long as I can remember. I mostly did commissions and freelance work, but recently I decided to branch out and try something new. Not safe for work art with a mix of my own skills and AI tools. It's still a creative process for me, and honestly, it's been exciting to experiment with this medium. I wasn't.
Oh, I bet. I bet you're having a great time experimenting.
Yeah.
And I hope the AI tools you're using are like AI shading, because if you're just typing in Mario licking Bowser's butt into a fucking caption engine and calling it your art. I hate to break this. Yeah, go ahead.
Busty Luigi. No, make them bigger.
Busty Luigi.
They seem progressive. I wasn't planning on telling anyone because let's be real, not safe for work art isn't something everyone gets. But my family found out completely by accident. I left my laptop open at home and my younger brother found one of my projects. He told my parents, and since then it's been nonstop tension. Yeah, tension in the front of his pants.
How old? Did he say how old he is?
No.
But he lives with his parents. Probably.
For some reason, I got the impression it was a woman, but maybe that's okay.
It could be. Everyone on Reddit is androgynous and autistic.
My mom is very religious and sees this as a moral failure. My dad thinks it's a terrible reflection on my character and keeps saying things like, what happens when people find out? They're going to buy it.
Yeah, your son's going to be rich.
It's going to be fucking loaded.
Son or daughter.
Do you want to end up in the home, Dad? Or do you want a nice little duplex?
Do you want to live in
retire?
A mansion with a tennis court with RoboCop butt fucking Terminator money or whatever this is?
Do you want the tentacle tape shaped swimming pool or do you just want like a boat? Anyway.
I'm going to say something about furries real fast.
Go on.
Why are they so uncreative?
That's a good point.
I'm not even arguing against what they're doing. I'm not making fun of y'all, but why y'all like the same wolf thing all the time? Like 99% of them are this wolf thing.
There's no snail furries.
Yeah, what about like an octopus?
Why can't they be? Yeah, like why can't they be a slimy? And just be like an octopus or a snail.
Ooh, a slimy. Or like be a turtle.
Oh, yeah.
Why are you all the same thing?
That'd be a fun game.
This is why people think you're...
Fuck me. No, I'm in my shell. Fuck me. Can't get me. I'm in my shell.
This is why people think y'all are secretly into bestiality, because you're all just dogs. Do you see why this is weird? Why you're all just dog people, fucking dog people?
It. Oh.
Okay, anyway, moving on. So this guy's doing not safe. What's this guy's username, by the way? Like, spell it out to me, because I'm going to Google it.
Yeah. That's a good idea. User Turnover Thick 8658.
Thick, THICC?
K. THICK.
86 what?
58.
All right. I'm Googling just to see if I can... Oh, wow. This person does post quite often. They are often accused of...
Oh, that's a good sign.
I went to the... I think it's a her. Her profile picture is one of the Frozen characters.
Okay.
I think that's got to be... That's... we can't show this.
That's Harley Quinn.
It's Harley Quinn, and we can't show this.
Use your imagination.
Way
Way bustier than I remember from any of the comics.
Oh, here's another one. Oh, hold on. Maybe I can show that. Okay, so here's what this person draws. I get it now. Oh, Jesus Christ. Also, I highly doubt this isn't mostly anime. This is this person. I went to...
I thought that was an arm in there.
Oh.
It wasn't.
This post is called The Real One Piece Treasure. Is that an anime, One Piece?
One Piece, yeah, is an anime.
AI Uncensored they post on. Let's see. Okay, so far what we've seen, we can't just sit here looking at porn and... Oh. Okay, so here's what's happening here. Actually, I don't think this is a woman. This isn't a woman. Okay, so here's what I've seen here. So apparently they started dabbling. Some of these are just straight up AI porn. There's no theme. There's no theme.
Right.
There's just busty, redhead AI chicks with 8 fingers going at it. And then it becomes like Harley Quinn, like tied up.
Yeah.
And then it becomes this One Piece character. They're always like tied up.
Yeah.
So this is a dude. It bothers me.
Living out their fantasy.
Living out some fantasy shit. And although that is a lesbian related, but I'm not going to keep looking at porn on this show. I can't ruin my later me time. I can't mix pleasure and work.
Walk and chew bubblegum at the same time.
So this person's
okay.
little brother, did it say the age?
Younger brother. Okay, and then what happens when people find out? Even my friends have weighed in. One of them straight up called it embarrassing, while another said it's beneath me. I think that's why I thought it was a woman.
Okay.
Because, you know.
I'm still going with guy, and I'll tell you why. Because if a woman in this day and age, let's say she's 20, a 20-year-old woman is making this like highly explicit anime porn or whatever.
Yeah.
I think on average her friends would say go off, queen.
Yeah.
While I think a guy who listens to a bunch of Jordan Peterson or something would say like, bro, stop making porn.
Yeah. The thing is, I'm not doing this to be rebellious or edgy. It's honestly a mix
Just edging.
Yeah.
Sorry. I keep interrupting. Go ahead.
It's honestly a mix of passion and practicality. I've made a little money from it so far. Not much, but enough to think it's worth pursuing. At the same time, I can't help but feel guilty. Their reactions are making me question everything. Am I being negative to think this could all lead somewhere? I guess my question is, how do I navigate this? They're not giving up. I don't want to give up something that could be a real opportunity, but I also hate feeling like I'm disappointing everyone around me. Has anyone dealt with family backlash over their career choices? How do I manage
Career choices. Well, you've already made the decision.
Yeah.
I'm looking at more of the stuff this person created, and this person isn't an artist.
Yeah, this is
straight up. There's no, unless they're, okay, I'm going to say this. If you're really making this stuff primarily and the AI is just to like color things in faster, then you're very talented. You're actually a very talented artist, okay?
Do you know what a pirate's favorite letter is?
R.
The C.
The C. Oh, that's good. I like that one. All right, I want to see. Here's a Rapunzel themed.
Okay. See, most of them are just...
These are nasty.
They like zero creativity.
Yeah, so here's what's going on here.
It's not even like...
There's a lot. Dude, this person posted... Look at this. Look at this.
From today?
Yeah, okay, look at this. Within the last... I'm going to go back to where it says one day.
Like
one day. Okay, there's Elsa.
30?
1, 2, and these are all photo shoots. So every single one has like 6 or 7, or like 3 to 5 pieces of art. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. This person has made, within the last 24 hours, has posted something like 80 pieces of AI porn. They're not, dude, you're not an artist. You just bought some AI stuff and you're having it make porn for you. And all Disney characters is creepy as fuck.
Yeah.
This is weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
Here's Santa. This is called Santa and Elves. Okay, so you're telling me they drew that, then that. Yeah, this is just, you're just having an AI make porn for you, bruh. Sorry, Nick. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, that's it.
I've shown Nick more porn. I'm like, this is disgusting. Look at this.
Yeah.
I wanted to get a handle on what's going on.
I want to see how disgusting it is.
Well, I wanted to know, like, if the person's actually good at it,
right?
Or or how they're using the AI. Because if they were if you're really drawing this stuff, you should use your talents elsewhere.
Right.
You could probably get hired doing comics or.
Well, you could go to Comic-Con and sell characters.
Hot fairies.
Yeah.
Or,
I don't know. You could do
but I don't think it's
Marvel recreations and do like a cool Iron Man with, I don't know. People love that stuff. They also love elf anal,
which is what we got a lot of here. But I don't think they're an artist based on what I've seen here.
I don't know if they can make a living doing it. I'm not shaming them for being a pornographer.
I am if you're not actually
They're
drawing.
also living at home with their family and younger brother, so it made me think that they were in high school.
Yeah.
21, oldest. I don't know. They're also an art student. So.
They're not sitting there drawing 80 pornographic pictures of that quality a day by hand.
Oh, no way.
So if you call yourself an artist and you're just sitting there going, Elsa getting effed,
yeah,
Manoa getting effed, Ariel getting effed, and then you just Santa's elf,
the flounder from Little Mermaid.
You essentially have a very elaborate porn addiction at that point.
Yeah.
And you're fantasizing that you're going to get rich off it when this is something that probably a lot of people know how to do.
Right.
And if you're not going to get, again, this is that thing we were talking about Sunday. The whole, like, it made me $1 million. So I was like, well.
Yeah, and the people, like, if you have the money to, like, buy the tools to make that, someone else has more money and they're just going to pay for better tools to pump this shit out to turn it into a fact. There's no, like, what is the fulfillment for, like,
I know what this person's mind is at. This is hot. They like doing it.
They're trying to justify it as a creative outlet.
Well, that's because they're like, ooh, I could market these if I do certain characters and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And it's laziness is what it is. It's a get-rich-quick scheme. They think...
You're right.
Yeah, they think that they're going to get... They can just pump out 100 porn pictures a day and start their own porn site. Who knows? You know what? You might prove me wrong. You're still weird.
Yeah. How many Zins do you swallow a day?
12. Why?
Okay. Just making sure that I hadn't swallowed too many.
Did you swallow one?
No, but I want to.
You just spit it out. Okay, I guess it's my turn. Unless you have any other thoughts.
No.
So this is another fun one. It's another fun little silly one. I might just go fun and silly and skip the Thanksgiving stuff. I think we all have our own.
I'll do the horrendous pornography once.
Hey, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna do a palate cleanser.
That's probably.
I'll do the. Okay. Am I the asshole for refusing to host Thanksgiving after my sister handed out a, quote, family code of conduct contract? Jesus Christ. Zyolike Daniel user. It's posted 6 hours ago. This happened recently, and I'm still baffled. For context, I'm a 32-year-old female. I've hosted Thanksgiving for my family every year since I moved into my house 5 years ago. It's always a little messy and chaotic, but that's part of the charm, right? I like your attitude. This year, my sister, 29, decided she wanted to, quote, help bring some order to the gathering. At first, I thought she just meant...
Are they juggalos?
Yeah, that's you know what? If they're juggalos, I might be on board.
They're all family at the gathering.
Whoop, whoop. At first, I thought she just meant coordinating who would bring what dishes or helping with cleanup. Instead, she showed up at my house last week with the printed copies of what she called a family code of conduct. She handed these out and insisted that everyone read and sign them before attending Thanksgiving. Some highlights include a rule against overlapping conversations at the dinner table, with suggestions like taking turns, like a respectful debate club. 2, a ban on political or controversial topics, with her as the final arbiter of what is to be too heated. 3, a dress code of smart casual, because, quote, holiday photos should reflect well on the family. 4, assigned seating that she claimed was based on optimal personality compatibility. She's completely serious. When I laughed and said you can't be serious, she accused me of, quote, not taking her efforts to improve family dynamics seriously. Is your sister a robot? I told her I wasn't going to enforce a code of conduct at my house, and if she wanted to micromanage Thanksgiving, she could host it herself. She doubled down, saying I was being ungrateful and stubborn. I canceled hosting, and now my family is mad at me. My mom thinks I should have just humored her for the day, while my brother, 35-year-old male, is refusing to go anywhere unless no one tries to draft a holiday constitution, quote unquote.
I like the brother.
I know. Was I wrong for... Yeah, he's the most mature one. Was I wrong for standing my ground, or should I have let her run the day to keep the peace? No.
That's not peace, that's fucking tyranny.
Hey, that's a great... Dude, you just... Silent intensity, you just nailed it. I think it's weird that she's running the Thanksgiving like... That's like some shit you...
It's literally some 1984 shit, like peace through war.
I am the final arbiter.
Yeah, it's like, holy shit, dude.
I wonder if this person is like... Well, one, if you ever worked in an office, you've met this person. You've met this sister.
Thankfully, I've only worked with degenerates in restaurants for 20 years.
There's always somebody in every like law firm or something who's like micromanaging. There's a lot of micromanagers in the office world. This person's literally trying to micromanage a family holiday, which is so weird.
The conversation,
down to the conversation, dress code.
The seating arrangement got me for optimized personality. If she knows this much about personalities, she knows this is fucked. And then
no, she just
this whole idea is like on principle, baseless, and
she's just a typical tyrant micromanager. Maybe she has a power trip at work. I thought that was just funny. I think we're both gonna agree. You're not the asshole. Your sister's weird. I think your brother's hilarious.
Yeah.
Also, it's your house.
Yeah,
that's crazy to walk into someone else's house and be like, "We're all wearing khakis, and you can't sit there. You gotta sit with her. I've optimized the personalities."
Like it just like we had a pretty big family on my mom's side, and my great grandma would always host at her house. My grandma had like 7 siblings. There was like 8. My great grandma, and then like 8 of her kids, and then they all had kids, multiple, and they all had grandkids. So like there would be like 60 people in a 2-bedroom house.
Yeah.
And like everyone's crammed in everywhere. People are like sitting on the piano bench.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like there was.
We've had years like that.
Yeah. So like naturally.
People gravitate towards who they want to
right, the people who want to just lounge on the couch and vibe and eat a couple cookies. The people want to like sit down and eat a meal. They go to the big table. Kids go to the basement, and the rowdy adults or the adults with kids go down there, and it's like that's like the fun room where you can be a little. And then upstairs, you're chill. Like it just like sorts out naturally.
Yep. We actually have that same dynamic. We got the chill upstairs. We got like the rowdy garage. We got people in the basement. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, well, your turn.
It was stressful.
I had to do something that wasn't, because my last one, if we get to it.
Okay.
But, you know.
Well,
I had to do one Thanksgiving one at least.
this one's quick. I don't know. It's from the advice page.
Mine's also very quick, so keep that in mind.
User Amazing Maze 238 says, my friend moved to town without telling me. She's lived here for months without a word. So one of my old friends moved to my city without telling me. She and another girl reached out this weekend to hang out last minute. I told them to let me know in advance next time they were in town. One of them said she moved here, and I was like, we have to hang out. I assumed she meant she had just moved here. She said, I moved here in July. This was from this week, so a few months. She didn't say anything to me. I don't even know how to respond. Nothing bad has ever happened between us, and they wouldn't be mad at me for anything I can think of. I don't really want to be an afterthought. I have lived here for some time, and I don't know why she didn't reach out when she moved here. I don't think she has tons of friends either.
Your feelings are hurt.
Yeah.
Don't let this just hurt your relationship.
Yeah.
Absent any other information, yeah, that is weird. It's a little weird, but hey, one of them. Go ahead.
Well, it is weird, but then it's like you say.
Don't make it weirder than it is.
Yeah, like moving is stressful.
Yep. You got to get a new job.
You're resorting your life. This is something I learned through doing yoga. One of the teachers said any change is stressful, even if it's positive. So even if that is improving this person's life, all of, like you're saying, that you're getting a new job, blah, blah, all of that is stressful, even if it's positive. So your mind is just focused on putting your feet underneath you. So her feelings are hurt.
Your feelings are hurt, that's fine. As a man, I will say, and I know this is a man-woman thing, I got friends who I see once every 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went to college together. He'll come into town. We only see each other when he comes into town for business. We have a night out. We tell each other we'll talk more. Been this way for 12 years. Just that's our relationship. We used to go out all the time in college, but you know what? Every single time we catch up, it's just like we saw each other yesterday. We get back, and I think you're reading too much into this. If you want a relationship with your friend who just got into town, just make plans.
I mean, after 12 years, it feels like you're just getting right back into it. That means you have like a deeper connection. You're already comfortable. You don't need to like maintain that relationship because it's like a plant that's already healthy and growing.
Yeah, but I'm also pretty bad. Like I have a very good friend who moved back into town this last week who I haven't got with yet. Who I said that we were gonna like hit the ground running on some stuff, and I can just be bad. I let stuff like projects and stuff, and like I need a day for rest. I let stuff take control a little bit, which I think it's fine. I'm very lackadaisical with relationships. So maybe someday I'll regret it, but I personally feel like the older I get, it's there if it's there. Look, your friend told you she's here now. Who knows what she's been up to? Maybe she's been reconnecting with her family. Don't let your hurt feelings wreck this relationship.
Say something if you have to. Just be like, oh, I was disappointed you didn't say something sooner. That's all you need to say.
Yeah, ask her.
I
missed
missed
you. Busy? I can't believe you didn't tell me you're in town.
Yeah. There's so many ways to like.
Here's the other thing. How often do they talk?
Right.
Because if she's been here 4 months since July, 4 months at least, maybe going on 5, and they haven't talked since before the move, then like a friend you only talked to 6 months might not.
Yeah.
You might not actually be as close to her as you want to be.
Right.
But yeah, just stop being. I get it. It's hurtful, but guess what, man? You only get one go around on this rock. Get over it.
Unless you're trapped in a karmic cycle.
That's true. I should make bold philosophical. I apologize to every Buddhist
Hopefully
or Hindu.
you only get one round on this. Hopefully you're not trapped for thousands of years in a karmic cycle until you learn all your lessons.
But what was that? What was the precise question? Am I the asshole for?
Oh, what was it?
For being upset?
It's just advice.
It's just advice. Okay.
Yeah. No question.
Okay. All right. Unless you want another one, I'm going to do the grand finale.
Let's do it.
User StockDream5892. Am I the asshole for telling a stripper she smells? Am I the asshole for telling a stripper she smelled down there? I was getting a lap dance and she put her crotch right in my face and it reeked like onions and vinegar. I politely asked how long she's been at work that day. He's so autistic, dude. What the fuck? And she asked me why I asked that. And I politely replied, because you need to freshen up the clam, honey. I got cussed out and thrown.
You need to freshen up the clam, honey.
M'lady. I got cussed out and thrown out of the bar. At the end. I say not the asshole, I say legendary status unlocked. You are so permanently alone.
Why was it
that you can't
Yonky
pay
on
a
Reddit
woman
today?
Oh. You are a mythical beast, in my opinion, dude. You strolled into this strip club and you got kicked out with your words alone. After paying her for a lap dance. He probably just doesn't know what pussy smells like. He probably just doesn't realize sometimes there is a smell a little bit.
Well, I think he does because he was like, he asked her how long she'd been at work. So like,
well, that's true. Well, yeah, he probably doesn't.
okay, that doesn't necessarily.
I'm just knocking on him.
No. That's not necessarily true because he just like, we call it swalls and swass where I'm from. If you got swalls and swass, you got sweaty balls and sweaty ass. So like, you just might have some swass and swussy.
Some swussy.
Yeah.
I say,
I don't know.
I don't know, actually. First of all, I don't really like strip clubs. I've been to strip clubs 4 times in my life.
Yeah.
2 of them were for birthdays. I wasn't obligated, but I wanted to go for these people.
Yeah.
And the other time was a work event. So I felt obligated to go.
Chill.
And then one time I was in New Orleans and I stopped in with a couple friends. And that one I also feel was out of obligation because it wasn't my idea and I didn't want to get separated from my friends on Bourbon Street in 2006.
That's legitimate.
And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. So I don't like them. So I don't really know the etiquette. I'm going to just go ahead and say, yo, your clam stinks, honey. Probably grounds to kick you out.
If I do say. Little extra clam in that chowder today.
My lord, do I smell chicken nuggies? I've
only been to strip clubs twice, and same. I don't know, like I was there. We like went to the stage to like put money down. I mean, are you supposed to like? Or am I supposed to am I supposed to like throw it so they see me doing it?
The last time, yeah, like a tip, like at a coffee shop where you're just like waiting. Yeah.
It wasn't like I was getting a dance. It was like they were the person on the stage, and so then it's
yes.
I
did. You know what I did the last time I went for a friend's birthday? I had a budget, and I was going to give every dancer $3 every dance, no matter what. And so I sat there with my friends, and after every single dance, I got up and I threw $3 on the stage, and I went and sat back down. I wanted everyone to have a nice time. I wanted everyone to have a nice, evenly paid.
Don't spend it all in one place.
I'm gonna save the whole how I feel about strip clubs for a future episode. Here's my problem with this story that I just read. I know he's the asshole. I know you don't go to a place where a woman's dancing naked and pay them money to stick their crotch in their face and then tell them they stink. You just guess what, buddy? That's the claim you chose. But but the devil on my shoulder, the me that you know off camera that rants. The devil doesn't want to call him an asshole because I find it too funny. I find it too funny that he like put this person down in a place where she's supposed to feel like pretty and shit. I just have this little misogynistic demon on my shoulder who's like, bro, that's funny. Don't call him an asshole. Even though objectively it's an asshole move.
I can't even think of a parallel. I mean, obviously.
Well, there isn't really one because it'd be like hiring a hooker and telling her that she like sucks at having sex, or hiring a. I mean, the thing is, you're paying this person for a service. So in some ways, I mean, you can complain about other things.
Well, let's see. Like, you're paying for the service.
Right.
It's like if you order a grilled chicken breast and it comes out medium rare.
Are you an asshole for saying, hey?
You didn't order Grandma's famous chicken ceviche.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
You ordered a grilled chicken breast.
Maybe as the customer. Because you could say, like, you are insulting this person's body, but, like, you are in, like, a very intimate... Nah, I'm still going to say objectively, like, if I ran a strip club, you can't allow people to insult your...
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. This creates a very gray area. Like the area between her legs that night.
Here's a question for you, Nick.
Sorry.
What if, instead of telling her, he went and told, like, a manager and was like, I'm not trying to get anyone in trouble. I just want you to know I spend a lot of money in your establishment.
I spend $7 or $8 a night here.
In Tina Bell's crotch area. Well, what if he did that? I would say that would be the responsible.
Yeah.
Would that be weird? I don't know.
See, I don't know the etiquette. I've only been to 2 strip clubs.
Well, I would never do this to somebody unless they piss me off. Let's say I was in a strip club.
Just maybe.
Let's say it did smell. I'd be like, I made a bad choice.
Pay for the dance, but don't tip. I don't know.
Well, anyway, that's all the good ones I got, sir.
Well, okay. I think, can we do one more?
Yeah, if you want. Yeah.
Okay. This is another Thanksgiving one. User awkward sweet TA. My family loves my ex and keep inviting her to my family get-togethers.
Oh.
My ex and I dated for 5 years. My family adored her, and it was assumed that we would be getting married soon. About a year ago, she broke up with me out of nowhere, saying that I was not enough of a man for her. Brutal, I know. After months of therapy, I started dating someone new. Now, during my therapy months, my family had already invited her to certain events. My family asked me if she could still come, and because I still wanted her back, I said yes. As soon as I started to date someone new and my ex had attended her last invited event, I thought that was the end of it. Today, I found out my family invited my ex to Thanksgiving and Christmas. I thought it was a joke, but no, they love having her around. I put a stern warning that if she was invited, I would not be attending. I restated what my therapist told me, saying this was unhealthy for me and was violating my boundaries. My family does not care. They love her. She doesn't have much family, and they want her included. My current girlfriend is obviously furious too. Every family member, including my mom and grandmother, are saying I need to treat it as if she were a friend and grow up. I don't know what to do. Any advice?
Bruh. Dude, this guy's getting bullied by his parents and grandma.
He's like going to therapy, trying to move on, heal himself.
He's like doing
setting boundaries with his family. They're like, shut up, pussy. Like,
she broke up with him and said he wasn't enough of a man. And they're like, well, she's coming to all the... You're going to have to see her.
Yeah.
And he has a new girlfriend.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's crazy. Dude, that makes me feel so fortunate to have a semi-normal family.
Yeah.
Dude, I honestly, if I love my family, if I showed up to a Christmas and they had invited, I'm just pretty much any one of my exes, much less, let's say, a person I was with for over 5 years and was going to marry and stuff, I might just call it good on family shit for 5 years. I might just be like, you will see me in 2029.
Until question marks. Yeah.
I mean, there might have, and I would say that because there would have to be consequences. It would not be a discussion. I would say what you have done is so obviously fucked up and weird
Right.
and so emasculating and so kind of dehumanizing to your child that like I do not, and especially when you're trying to start a new relationship and you're in therapy and stuff, like there would have to be a consequence. It'd be like, you will see me in 2028.
If they
Bye.
if they love this ex so much, invite her over for dinner the week before or after, or so, don't invite her to the family. They still, that she doesn't have a lot of family. They want to care for her. They knew
So
her.
what?
I know.
You're not.
I'm just saying, there's other solutions.
Oh
There's
yeah.
so everyone is happy. They're like, they do not give a fuck about this guy.
Here's one. Call her on the phone.
Yeah.
Take her some leftovers. If you love her so much, go out and grab coffee with her. Why do you gotta get her around your son who's in therapy?
Yeah, send him to fucking therapy, and then they're like, well, actually, we're gonna reopen the wound that you're healing.
6 times a year, or like however many holidays there are.
Yeah, she's coming over for Arbor Day this year. Like, what the fuck?
It's Martin Luther King Day. Becky's gonna come by with her new man. We like him more than you too. You're gonna have to sit at the kids' table. We're adding it. We run out of chairs.
We'll leave you a plate on the porch.
Becky's new man's we're gonna have a 3-way. Your dad and I with Becky.
Mom's gonna film it.
Unbelievable. This is the type of behavior. You gotta stand up. You gotta stand up. I hate to say this. I love my parents. I hate to give anyone this advice, but you have to get away from these people for at least until they understand and let you know they understand that this is fucked up. I kind of, the ex said he wasn't much of a man or whatever. Like, he does seem to let people run a little roughshod over him. I'm just going to say that. I think the first time you showed up and she was there, he should have been like...
Yeah, but he said he let it happen. He knew it was... He sabotaged himself the first time.
Because he was hoping they'd get back together.
Yeah.
Which is so understandable, but still so weak. I mean...
Yeah. It's not worth the heartbreak.
It's a weakness a lot of people have, like to have hope.
Yeah, romanticize the future and...
Well, that was fundamentally depressing.
I think it's relatable content.
It's relatable content. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So I wish this guy luck. I hope he doesn't blow out his brains in his parents' bathroom tomorrow or whatever. Oh, he's not going. Just don't go.
Yeah, he's probably not going. It did go on to say that if it does happen, he's going to not go. Instead, the update was, I'm not going if Becky comes. He's going to take his current girlfriend and they're going to go somewhere else, maybe fly somewhere and just be away from it. So
have a staycation.
Yeah.
That sucks though.
Go get some Chinese food.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Nick. That was good.
Yeah, likewise.
I think we outdid ourselves this week.
Yep. Downhill from here.
Thank you for watching. If you want advice, or you see one of these online, or you read advice comment, or if you disagree with us, post stuff below, interact with us. And I challenge you.
Like and subscribe if you disagree. Follow if you hate us.
Yep. Share this or have a friend subscribe.
Yeah. Pick someone that you speak to once every 6 months and just share a podcast every day with them. Rebuild the relationship.
6 days a week.
We'll help. Write a fake post on Reddit and we'll tell that friend you miss them.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. You
filthy animal.
clucks. I don't know. Gobblers? We love you.